last time you guys killed a bunch of bandits for Talrek. Uh, you guys still currently own your nice fancy mansion place. Valis now has a mimic apparently, which currently is looking pretty roughed up.
Yeah.
Pretty roughed up.
It always happens whenever I get a pet for the first encounter.
That captain gave it a beating. And the rest, and our dwarf friend, he also took a beating.
As did I.
Yeah, you did.
I've only been hit in one encounter.
Make sure to fix
you.
Yeah, don't fix that.
No, it's okay. I'm glad you brought it up.
Fix it.
We haven't even been going for 2 minutes, and I've already ruined myself.
Just starting off strong.
But isn't it my job to provoke you though?
Oh, of course. Merble was the one who got the final blow on the captain guy. Cut his arm off, and then stabbed him with the weird sacrificial blade thing. And brutally. And so Merble's currently just covered in blood.
Awesome.
Yeah, she like ripped this man's organs out, basically.
Not an uncommon sight.
Yeah, basically. So, right now, you guys searched around last time. You guys searched around, basically just grabbed the valuables, whatever, that they had. With that, are you guys heading back to Talrek to go report in?
Oh, there he is. Yeah.
Your Dragonborn is currently still at the mansion.
Yeah, he's trying to decode that letter of mind your own business.
Yeah.
he's checking under the beds, making sure there's nothing there.
Exactly.
And here he comes.
So with that, you guys are heading back to Talrek and your mansion. Your actual mansion. It's pretty big. You guys head through. Well, if you guys are heading back there, it's a pretty safe trip back. No problem. You don't really got to worry about much. You make it to the city gates. Is there anything that you guys want to do before you head to see Talrek, or you guys are approaching the city gates at this point?
Just to give the mimic a rest, I cannot be on him. Yeah. No riding the mimic until it's looking better.
Not really dead.
Yeah.
So, do you guys have a? You guys left the cart. Did you guys have a cart? I can't remember.
Didn't we leave it at the mansion and destroy it?
I don't think we had a cart per se. We just had the horse.
That's true.
Yeah,
you guys,
just had a horse.
You guys had a cart. Yeah, you guys didn't have a cart, but you had the horse carrying some things. You guys left the cart, the horse.
We had walnut.
Yeah, you guys had walnuts. So you guys make it towards Fulton. As you guys enter through, I mean, the mimic is attempting to be more incognito. It looks pretty beat up, and it's kind of just in its chest form, just kind of sitting there right now. It's its pseudopods aren't even out or anything. It's just a chest, just laying. It's just sitting there. It just looks like a normal chest is just randomly sitting there in the middle of the road with you guys.
If I could give the mimic a ride, I would, but I cannot. That is one thing I cannot do.
Can't lift the mimic.
No.
Not that strong.
Not that.
If I could strongman ball kick it up in the air or something and just constantly do that, I would. But
yeah, I think the only person that could probably carry it would be Merble. I don't know, depending on strength. You got compared to looking at strengths. Ogrim. Actually, the Dragonborn could do it. The Dragonborn and Merble could do it, but the Dragonborn isn't there, and I don't think Merble wants to carry a mimic.
And I don't think Avery would accept picking a mimic up.
I don't know if he knows it's a mimic.
Oh yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, just trust him. Oh, it's gonna stay.
Well,
Yeah,
I
it's
know
just a
it's
chest.
It's gonna stay.
my character does not.
Yeah, but there you go. There, exactly. It doesn't matter.
What do
You
you
know. So, you guys begin to head back. Valis, it's like you're pretty much having to like drag the chest right now. Like,
Oh god.
he is just so. It's so beat. It's one of those odd situations where, people are looking at you weird because you're dragging a chest and it's just kind of bleeding.
Yeah.
Can I see if I can help him, even though it wouldn't make it look any better?
Yeah.
Just so he's not struggling as much.
The two backline, extra shady characters is dragging a bleeding chest.
Yes.
Yeah. The shady people are lifting a bleeding chest at this point.
Yes.
So you guys head down to your new mansion. Still pretty new. You guys actually haven't. I don't believe you guys have stayed there for a night yet.
No, he took us to the basement, and I got worried, and then we left.
I got worried. Sex dungeon. So you guys get there, and you see a few maids. Actually, they have like boxes and things as they. There's like a few carts outside of like outside the front gate, and there's a few maids and like people moving things. It seems like boxes.
Mhm.
You guys get there, and Talrek is actually out front. He's like, "Oh, hello. How's it going?"
Oh, you know, Mimic got fed.
It's always good.
Guy's
I'm glad it-
dead.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, as you can see, we're moving things. Some things, because the house is yours, but some of the things in here are, let's just say, interesting. And he kind of like gives you like a weird look and kind of like he doesn't really know how to phrase it. Anyway, some of the things are being moved. The house is still yours. We're leaving some help, but we basically we need to move. We're moving things to a different building of mine. This is still yours. You can fill it with any furniture, things that you would like. Things you would probably want would be one to hire possible guards, security, anything like that at some point, or maids, waiters, things like that. Because most of them have to move to the other facilities.
Hmm.
But again, the building's still yours. It's still locked up tight. Just a lot of the magical weirdness that is here is moving. So, yes, it's kind of a dick move. I'm sorry.
Magical weirdness is fun.
Different. You're keeping the house, but a lot of the major things are being stripped from it. Just because I have to, personally. There are some unforeseen expenses that have needed to be taken care of. People are terrible, mostly. So, with that, the house is still yours. That's fine. It's still yours. You can keep it, no problem. I didn't want to take that from you, but sadly, we're going to have to move most of the magical things out. But it's still yours. You can keep it, and then you can upgrade. Build, whatever. Put whatever in it that you want. Just going to need to front the prices yourself. But I'm still offering jobs for you and paying you quite well. And then, on that note, follow me inside. You notice like a bunch of, as I said, like a bunch of like movers, essentially like, moving things out, like furniture and all things like that. those two giant like guardians that you guys saw when you were leaving out, they're also helping to move stuff. They're kind of walking through like the yard, just Drakal, as you're exploring the house again, you see people moving stuff out and things like that. So as you guys get inside, Tal'Rek, tells you, well, for a job well done, you guys are going to receive. How many were there of you? There was the dwarf. The 1, 2, 3. So who all went?
4.
It was 4. I believe, right?
4.
4.
4.
Okay.
4, 5.
There was. Each of you that went are receiving 300 gold. He pulls out out of like his like bag that he has. He pulls out 4 bags of gold, jingles them a little bit. You can tell they're pretty hefty. Hands them to each of you individually. And he's like, all right, so next thing up on the docket here. There's been word sent from the town of Vol, not too far from here. It's, people have been talking about some strange sightings. Nothing really too specific, but I don't expect it to be anything serious, just farmers being scared of wolves or something. But we need someone to check it out. So, with that, you will be heading to Vol, which is, he points it out on your map here, as that town right there.
Oh, I missed it.
It's the tiny town, just to the left. Or right, my bad.
Just to the right of
I see
Oh,
it.
right there.
I see it.
This very tiny town.
I see it. I have found it.
So, you'll be heading there, checking out what these strange, air quotes, like strange sightings are, whatever. One thing is that there is apparently something in town in Vol that's rather interesting. Other than the strange sightings, I've heard of a new place that came through. Some traveling merchant or whatever, and who knows? Maybe they have something that would be useful to you. I don't know exactly what they sell. I've never heard of them in my life, but they're there now, I guess. They brought something. So with that, all of you, including you, Drakal, over there, I see you.
I see you.
That's not
The kobolds. So basically, we're moving most of the staff except I believe, 2 maids and like a house watcher staying. They'll be staying here. They'll watch over the kobolds and the dogs for you and all that, so you don't have to take them with. And we'll make sure that they're all right.
Tell me, sir, what's that temple-looking thing on the map besides Vol?
He shrugs. It's Vol's. I don't know. It's something from Vol, I assume. I've never been out there myself.
All right, then.
No real idea. Like I said, sorry, I wish I had more information, but I've just been getting reports of strange sightings. That's the best I can do for you right now.
More than likely things to kill. Good to know.
So, with that, I will be leaving. And we'll see you guys when you get back. You guys can rest here, or you can leave out now. It's up to you. I don't really care. I'll be leaving either way. So, your rooms are upstairs, second floor. Just head up the spiral staircase there. Other than that, bid you farewell. So he begins to
So,
walk out. A few like guards follow him out, whatever. With that, what do you guys want to do?
all right, friends. So, are we leaving or are we resting?
Well,
What time of day? It's somewhere in like the mid-afternoon kind of evening at this point.
I know it's always snow, but I feel like we should rest.
Yeah.
Okay, so resting. All right.
So with that, if you guys would like to rest, feel free. Okay. You guys head up to your rooms. A little old man is up there with like he's like hunched over, got a little cane. He's like adjust his glasses. Oh, are you the people that will be staying? Are you the new owners now?
apparently.
He looks at you, Merble, and he's like, "Wow, you're big." He looks to be a old gnome man. He's like 3'3", and you just tower above him. Mostly everybody towers above him. Like he's tiny, and he's just like,
Hello,
like,
little.
all of your beds are made, and they should fit all of you, I think. I don't know about that when he points at Mertle again. If not, we'll fix it. We'll fix it. You're I don't mean any offense, madam, please. So, if you need anything, let me know. My name is Mortimer. I am a humble servant. And if there's anything, is there anything that you need? I can.
No.
I can't think of any.
Well, then, if it's okay with you, I shall retire for the evening.
Okay.
It is very late.
Awesome.
He goes and hobbles down the stairs.
So, where is the mimic during all of this?
Yeah.
Well,
Other than
that's. You guys were carrying that for a bit, but if you guys just left him downstairs.
That's probably not the best idea.
I want him still. I want him still behind us
at
over here.
At that moment, he's just kind of just tiredly coming up the stairs.
Oh god.
You just hear Mortimer oh, what the? Okay, whatever.
Don't mind it.
Not my problem.
Okay, who gave Alice the mimic?
Well,
So,
fair enough.
at this point, yeah, Drakal, you see something lumbering up the stairs, and it just kind of it looks like it has a chest for a head, 2 long black legs, and 2 big black arms, and it's coming up the stairs, and it just walks by over to Valis. Yeah, it's the thing of nightmares. It just walks over to Valis and
Yeah.
just kind of sits down.
Question: do mimics sleep?
Huh?
Do mimics sleep?
I mean,
Possibly. You don't know.
more than likely.
Okay. Direct question: in Undercommon, do you sleep? What? What was that? I couldn't hear over the giggles.
It just leans in, and it just nods.
Ah, yeah. Oh, ooh, a big chest nod. Ooh.
Yeah, like it's the entire chest moves forward.
It's adorable.
It walks Valis, it actually like walks up to your door, and then you notice it start to like change shape, and it like turns into your door,
Hell yeah.
and it is now in. So it's like the door is still there, like but your door is open,
Mhm.
and it is now basically in the door frame as like it's camouflaged itself as a door. Honestly,
It is now
if
a
you
second
didn't
door.
know-
Okay.
if you didn't just watch it do that, you probably wouldn't have known. You wouldn't know that it was a mimic.
I've got an idea.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
We're gonna
Okay.
sneak into Alice's room.
So
Little.
Even try.
so that's my room. It just knows that's my room, so I'm gonna take that room because I didn't pick that room. I'm taking it now.
Okay, so
Taking it now. So I'm asking if it wants to sleep there as a door.
It tells you, yeah. It tells you that's what it was planned. That it's gonna guard you. Basically.
Fantastic. Okay, so with that, Valis is just gonna run off now. I'm gonna say I'll be right back to that mimic. Valis is running off, and he's gonna go make a. He's gonna go do some arts and crafts somewhere else. He's gonna make a.
The rest of you can basically choose a room. There's a room for each of you. You're all fine. You can just grab whatever rooms that you want.
yeah.
Valis
I'm
is
gonna
running
check
off.
my
So we're gonna
room for
go
suspicious
arts and
things.
crafts.
I think the room across from his.
What?
Problem.
I assume Valis is like halfway down the stairs at this point.
Yeah, Valis is like halfway down the stairs. What?
Forget that. Valis more than likely slid down the banister.
No, I'm not fucking Robin. How to get out of here? Ash is so quiet. It's so hard.
No.
Here, Ash, do you wanna? Since you have to basically be over here anyway.
Ow.
Okay, so I'm checking my room for any suspicious things like hidden levers.
Ah, you motherfucker. Yeah, of course you are.
I take the room across from.
Well, whatever question asked that you were gonna ask,
Wait,
something
can you,
about translating.
wait, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes, I can.
Okay. No. Valis, can translate for me, like the door?
Yes, and then he continues going down the stairs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, goes down the stairs.
No.
That's what he did. He was
I
like,
know.
yes. And then kept hobbling down the stairs.
You
Hobbling.
motherfucker.
Hobbling.
Well, you it's so like your arms are swinging and you're just happily
No,
like
it's
going
not,
down the
but
stairs.
it's not.
Valis is about to do some serious arts and crafts to make a sign that says verbal knocking.
For knocking only.
Please yell. I'm gonna hang it on the mimic. That is going to be
Hang it
his.
on the
That is going to be his sign, so no
That
one
is
accidentally
bad,
knocks on the
someone
mimic.
if someone was to go knock on your door and there's like, oh god, why is my hand stuck?
Yes.
What the heck? And all of a sudden the door just grows teeth and it's like, oh no.
Why is the door eating me? What would I have to roll to make a good sign?
Glitter.
What does he need to roll? Is the question.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ah.
What do you need to make it good sign?
Glitter, yes.
I was thinking performance. 'Cause that's the only thing that's like. It's like a thing.
I mean, yeah.
I suppose.
Maybe a charisma?
That for you,
Or-
dude. That's just a D20. So.
Yeah, it is.
19. You make a pretty damn good sign.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be gone for like 20 minutes. Don't mind me.
The rest of you, what are you doing?
going to bed.
Well, I was checking my room for secret levers and shit.
That is like that best.
Roll investigation. So you're scrutinizing your room.
Roll invest.
Roll investigation. It looks like a room.
Damn.
It's definitely a room. There's a bed. There's a little dresser. There's a little.
Damn it,
There's
I
a little
tried.
There's a little like magical light above head, like on the ceiling. It looks like in the center of the room. There's a little magical glowing orb that lights the room.
Damn it, I tried. Oh well.
I mean, I don't even think with the nat 20 you'd have gotten anything. He would have,
Oh, it
What-
doesn't hurt to check.
he would have had to manifest, like, something out of his mind.
Manifest a secret bookshelf.
I mean, the thing is that even if he critical success on something,
It could
if
just
there's
be a
actually nothing there,
Yeah.
then
It's not just gonna pop up.
yeah, it's like it's still.
Oh.
It's a
But I
really good room.
I got a nat 20.
It's a room.
That tree's
room.
still
Still a room.
that tree's still a tree though.
You rolled a nat 20, but that tree's still a tree though.
Oh, good lord, that brings back memories. I forgot Victor could turn into a tree.
It doesn't matter. He's dead.
Oh no, Victor's not dead.
This time,
Tobias
like-
is dead.
This timeline doesn't even exist. Get out of here.
So,
Fair enough.
you find a room and it looks like the bed will fit you. You plop down.
Fair enough.
Flop down. Everything breaks in half.
Everything breaks. It's unfortunate. And then everybody else, you guys just head to your rooms. Yeah. Okay. So I'll take that as a yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Valis, what were you doing?
so, so I'm coming back up. I'm just gonna stick the side.
Pretty much.
to the,
You essentially just tell the mimic to hold it, and you just stick it to the door.
yep.
Oh,
Here, hold this, and you just stick it to the door.
Okay. And then I go into room.
Yep, it opens
No,
up. for you.
essentially what happens is the mimic essentially creates a nail for him to hang it off.
Or just sticks to it. I mean, mimics stick
Yeah.
Or that.
stick things.
Yeah, mimics. Their skin is like a natural adhesive.
Fair enough.
I just mean this.
So you don't knock on a mimic door.
It's like,
Here, hold this.
Exactly. It's happened before.
Don't knock on a mimic
So,
door. You get stuck.
Anybody else doing anything before you guys go to sleep?
Nope.
I'd probably take off my armor.
Yeah, you guys all take off your armor to actually get to sleep because wearing armor sucks.
What kind of lighting is in my room? Yeah.
Kind of lighting. It's not like it's super bright. And
Mhm.
can you roll a perception roll for me?
Okay.
You actually notice. So there's that little bluish kind of floating orb up near the roof, near the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
You find a little button at one point in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Find a little button. Do you want to press it?
Do you know me? Yes.
Mentally unstable man should not get the button.
So you find
Always.
a button. It's near the door frame-ish area. You press the button and the light turns off.
Fantastic. That's never turning back on again.
You just turn it back on. You pressed it again.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Yeah, you guys all have buttons.
Can we just uninstall that from this room?
Well, I mean, you could also just press the button and turn the light off.
Yeah, always.
Or you just talk to Mortimer in the morning and have him uninstall it.
It is never turning back on. If there is a window, that is getting covered immediately. Don't.
There isn't
Good.
actually any like windows or anything. Because the rooms are kind of more in the center of the of the building. A good safe place to sleep. So
Okay.
So with that, you guys just retiring for the night?
Yes. Well, at least me.
Yep.
Okay. So, when you guys wake up in the morning, everything is pretty normal. And Mortimer comes and wakes you guys up at some point in the early morning. So it's about April, what, it was like April 29th.
Oh yeah, you had me roll
So-
for that, huh?
Yeah. It was April 29th, so it's April 30th right now, about 8 in the morning. You guys are being woken up by an old gnome man.
Did he heed the sign?
He did. Well, he can't. Depending on where you put the sign, he can't really read it. Although his eyesight's pretty bad, and it's probably a little bit high up for him to even read. But you just hear a tap tap tap, but you assume it's probably with his cane.
Smart, smart.
And
man.
the mimic has no interest in eating his cane, so
Fair. Fair.
so he's time to wake up, everybody. It's time for breakfast.
Mhm. I
Breakfast.
I just remembered.
Draco just kicked open the door. Food?
So, in Undercommon, how often do you eat? Jesus Christ. A little bit louder, guy.
Often.
Okay, so we gotta get on that. Okay. Soon. two downstairs.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So, guys, are you guys getting out of bed?
Yes. We didn't take anybody.
Probably.
Well, I kind of kicked my door open and shouted food. So
You guys head down. You guys head downstairs. There's a little, like living room, and then the kitchen next door, like dining room, whatever. The dining room where you guys were before. Yeah,
and the
the
guy
big
dropped the
fancy.
bomb. This house is yours.
Yeah, there's the big fancy dining room. Mortimer's like, follow me. Let's go to the dining room, and he's like scooting you guys along. Like, come on, let's go,
Go.
let's go.
He moves faster than us. He's like 8.
Yeah, he's just like hobbling like at surprising speed. You get down there, and in the kitchen, you can see the little door to the kitchen is open, and there is a single wood elf woman sitting there, cooking for all of you guys, and all you hear is making pancakes, making pancakes, pancakes. She's just having a good time. She's like dancing, like flipping pancakes, like
Can I wipe
probably.
him?
So the kobolds you find are already sitting at the dinner table, like ready with plates and forks and knives, and they're just like so hyped.
They're also chanting bacon things.
Yes, they're also chanting.
They don't even know what I mean.
Yeah,
they're
they
just
don't-
excited.
They're just excited. So you guys head down there. You guys sit down, and a few minutes later, the wood elf woman comes in, holding all of your plates at once. Like the kobolds, all of you, and she's like holding like a bunch of plates on like both of her arms. And she comes in, she basically like slides them off. Like she's able to like slide them off, like which ones for each of you. Like just slide them across the table, like off of her arms.
So she
No, she's really good at her job. She's magic lady. Sir.
Sure. That's what I'm gonna call it too.
That's what I'll call it too, wink wonk. Alright. Might have to pay her a little bit extra. No happy endings for this breakfast.
I mean, technically, getting fed is a happy ending. So.
No happy. So, she like bows to all of you, and kind of laughs just a little bit.
Oh, because I was like, sure.
She was just laughing. She's just laughing. She just seems to be having a good time. She seems to be having a good time. Mortimer. Mortimer is he just tells you, he's like, go ahead, eat. You guys have a big day ahead of you.
Day.
Look at that.
Inhales food.
Inhale.
Yes, proceeds to inhale food. Sounds about accurate.
After a few minutes, the wood elf comes back with 2 plates, with 2 more plates, and they look to have like meat and whatever on them. And she sets them down, one on one side of the room, one on the other. She moves 3 actually. She moves 2 over, like bowls, little bowls, dog bowls for the dogs, and then 1 big plate for the mimic. Which the mimic, you don't know where he is currently.
But he's
Right, he's just walking around. It's fine.
Yeah, he's just walking around the house.
He's just going.
I have to eat something.
Can he? Could he like turn into like a vacuum? And just like go.
That would be beautiful, Josh. That would be beautiful.
The maid.
He wanted to eat a maid.
You could just turn into a vacuum and wait.
I-
Or like
he could. I was talking about he could just like walk around like that. To just like eat the floor. I mean, they don't care, right?
So after a bit, yes, you guys do see basically a door walk through the doorway.
I saw a
Like,
door.
does he just like walk?
yeah, he just has to walk through and kind of just bonk, and then he's like,
Has to walk
you just hear,
sideways.
and then it kind of just like stands there for a second, not knowing what to do.
Everyone
And
spoke undercommon at this moment. They all understood it.
It just, and then it turns back into like a smaller little crate sort of thing, and then it just kind of like moves on through, and
Can they turn the things that they've never even seen?
it probably would have to have seen it, because otherwise it doesn't know how to turn into it. It's not a doppelganger in the sense that it can turn into people,
Yeah.
but it can turn into like inanimate objects. So it could technically be a ladder. They could be a ladder.
Now,
Could it actually be a ladder?
could it function as a ladder without not eating us?
Theoretically, but it might try to eat you.
I mean, we could just.
Because its tongue would be essentially the ladder part of it.
Yes.
Like, so, and it would have to get up to that higher part first.
Yeah.
And if it just waited there, it could have, basically you would be climbing up into it.
That's tough.
Yeah.
And then hoping it doesn't eat you.
I mean, we could just have it just pick us up and put us places, but yes.
So it begins to ravage the food. You guys eat. It's a pretty good meal. I mean, it's nothing like it's nice, but it's nothing like super. It's not like this is the most elegant meal I've ever had in my life. But I mean, okay, maybe to some of you, but bacon pancakes, some like eggs, like scrambled egg stuff, and like orange juice. So
Now I want breakfast.
with that, you guys have eaten. Is there anything that you guys want to do before you head out to bowl?
Wait.
Well, obviously, we want to gear up.
Alright, it's bad for his eyes. His eyesight.
No.
Oh, and Drakal, the kobolds they're not, I mean, they basically went where the maids told them to. They've been helping clean up the house.
Okay, good. So they weren't ransacking the kitchen.
Yeah, they were helping clean up the house.
I feel like Elf Lady would just beat the shit out of them if they tried to.
Maybe.
Good. I just wanted to make sure that we're being little troublemakers while we were gone.
She looks very cheery, which Valis, you can tell she's probably not a woman that you want to piss off. She looks like she'd be the one to deck someone with a frying pan.
Yeah. I can see it.
So, are you guys eating, getting armor on, heading out, or where are you guys going?
Going to
Well,
place.
I'm getting armor.
Where are you guys going? You guys getting your horse, taking your horse with you and
We
stuff?
can get Valis sunglasses.
Probably be a good idea.
Okay, so you guys bringing your horse and stuff?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love
Okay.
Makes
Well, you guys are able to make it to Vol in, about a day. It's not gonna take. It's gonna take about a day to get
Oh
there.
wait, I have to feed the horse.
Yep.
Can you pick that off of my thing?
The horse gets fed before you guys leave. So. The horse is fed and taken care of. There's like a stable hand there.
Mhm.
It seems to be a very. You guys essentially have like a skeleton crew right now. By that I mean like, it's very minimal.
It's basically the graveyard shift.
Yeah, you basically have the remaining like few people that are still here. Like there's like one of. Yeah, there's like one of us right now. Basically, you have like a. Yeah, you guys basically have like a single kind of guard like at the front gate right now. I mean,
Terrified.
he patrols. He does what he needs to do, but you know, it's rough.
Let me get back for it.
Probably. And with that, you guys get your horse and everything, and you guys head down to Vol. Oh, and Valis, foraging is actually a specific roll that you need to make.
Yeah, I assumed it was. I rolled for it the first time and told me not to.
My bad.
That
I
one.
Yeah, survival. And you get double if you're in your natural terrain, right?
Yes, I have advantage on it.
Oh, you just have advantage on the roll?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Oh,
wait. God damn it, I have to go read it. Come on, I had it down. We didn't do this for so long.
yeah.
Give me a second.
I have it in the book, but
I have it
in
right
any
in front of me.
in any case, for right now, especially if you use your spell slot or you want the good berry that you feed everybody, it's no big deal.
Oh, I just find twice. I just find twice as much. It's advantage on enemy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're able to feed everybody, Valis, if you use good berry and stuff.
Didn't we just fucking eat?
Huh?
What you saying?
Didn't we just...
Well, actually, you don't have to feed the kobolds and stuff.
Yeah.
Because they're not with you, and the dogs, so that actually saves a bit.
Yes,
Because you can feed the mimic a good berry and it'll feed it. Or, well, whatever. They're just food. Whatever you find, you guys basically don't need to worry about food right now. You guys make it to Vol. It's getting kind of late as of right now. It did take it's about midday. It took you guys a few hours to get there. Because you guys left about 8 in the morning. It's probably around probably about 2, 3 in the afternoon, something like that.
Okay.
Something around those lines. Or like 1 in the afternoon, whatever. So you guys get there. There doesn't seem to be a whole lot in the town. Kind of around. It's actually, at least you thought that there wasn't going to be a whole lot, because there was no like super big buildings, but as you get closer, you notice that most of the population are dwarven.
Awesome.
There's a lot of dwarves moving around. The town actually looks pretty large once you start heading in. There seems to be a lot of guards around.
Oh boy.
Like a lot of guards. They're moving around. They ask you, they're like, "What's your business here?"
That wasn't me.
Asking all. You guys just stand there in awkward silence when this guard asks you what you guys are doing. You guys just all stand there.
Yeah. What was
Pretty
that?
sure neither of us should be talking.
I get it.
Was about to say that. Okay.
Oh, you hear about the sightings, huh?
Mhm.
Yeah, we've been seeing some weird things.
Is it like ghosts? What's happening?
I don't really know what they are exactly. Haven't got a good look at them, but things like walking in the night close to town.
Could just be deer. Never know.
Well, it seems to be worrying a lot of the locals. So
Does it have horns?
it's true.
Probably a ghost.
So I don't know if your help is really needed.
Gonna do it
Just try
anyways.
to-
Okay, well then stay out of trouble. We're keeping an eye on you.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
As you see that the guard just kind of looks at you, Mervo, and he just goes, "Shut it, or."
Oh,
Hey, be nice to her.
Not offended.
Not offended.
so is it
No
like
hard
so?
friends.
So is it like the forest or what's happening?
So, guys don't know. I mean, from what he told you,
Yeah, this guy's a fucking useless. Useless. It's a guard. Useless.
Yeah, they're supposed to be helpful. Did nothing for us.
Didn't even tell us where it's happening.
you're a bunch of outsiders.
He's an angry dwarf.
Does he think I'm the ghost in the forest?
He's a
Maybe.
businessman.
Yeah, probably. I wouldn't doubt it.
All looks super sketchy.
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
And I like.
Especially since the two of us have clothes with hoods over our heads.
No, I have a mask. I don't even have a. I have a hood and a mask.
Oh, that's even
Yep.
worse.
You guys walking through town a little bit. There's not a whole lot of stores, not a whole lot of places. You guys see two. Well, you hear someone talking about some forges nearby, and I mean, they're kind of talking to like one of their friends about how like they're arguing over which forge they like the most.
So pure.
And
Pure.
you just hear like, "No, Firebeard's the best blacksmith in town." It's like, "No, Silverblood." It's like
Wilbur
and
would have a field day
they're
here.
arguing back and forth about who's the best blacksmith, and like they start like angrily like yelling at each other now, and they're just like arguing to their heart's content right about now.
That's what they do sometimes.
Now, if I was an instigator,
I was an instigator. You guys see a pretty large inn, and
But you are an
Yeah.
instigator, Josh.
on the little sign seems to be "Don't go."
Let's go there.
Go
It,
in.
it's the "Don't go in."
Great.
Let's go in.
Let's go in.
but
What the sign said.
I might not listen to a lot of things, but
Oh, with a big
that's
sign.
official.
That's official.
It's spelled
D-
with
does-
one.
Wait. Does it have the apostrophe and don't go?
Okay, you can go in.
Yeah, it's not like "Don't go in." It's not like "Don't go in." It's the "Don't go in."
Yeah. But does it have the apostrophe in between the don't and the don't?
Yeah.
Duh, it's official. I can't.
Official. I can.
I think I spell checked.
They got it spelled. So, you guys, I guess everybody but Valis heads in.
And the mimic.
Malice, where are you going to sleep?
sleep. I
I
don't.
don't
Well,
So you guys got your horse with you anyway. You guys got your horse with you. There's a chest sitting on like the saddle of the horse. Seemingly balancing itself. This weird. Everybody just sees this weird chest just bouncing. It's not tied down at all, but it's just.
We'll
On
tell
the
them it's enchanted if anyone asks.
You should feed that.
No,
No,
you
no.
should look inside it.
No, I'm Val's saying that you should feed that soon. You should feed it.
So you guys head in, and there is a dwarf behind the counter. He looks at you, and he's like, "What can I get you today?"
Enthusiastic.
How about some information? We've been hearing there's some strange sightings around here at nighttime.
Ah, you're the mercs here to deal with that shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so, well, I might as well introduce myself. I, Gallagher Stonefist. This bar has been in my family for generations. But there have been some weird sightings, and it's making me want to leave this godforsaken town.
Okay, what do the sightings look like?
Basically, weird things shambling around at night. It looks weird. There's some weird
Okay.
figures out in the looking around. Some weird sightings towards the east of town.
Towards the east of town. Alright.
There's also these weird wood elves that just got into town. And from what you guys have noticed, that there's mostly only there's like halflings, gnomes, and dwarves in this town. There's like no humans, no elves. Even just walking around, you haven't seen any elves. You haven't seen no orcs, nothing. Just dwarves, halflings, and gnomes. And there's these two weird elves that just came into town like a week ago. They set up a little stand or something. They have like a cart. But I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. I haven't checked it out. Are we in Munchkin? Are you saying that out loud, Avery, to the dwarf?
No, he said that as Avery.
Yeah, he didn't say it as Jokel.
So, well, if you guys are looking for armor, weapons, things like that, you guys could either go. Well, there's two forges. There's two main forges in town. Now, see, everybody will tell you that Carl and Silverblood is the best in town, but I honestly think that Malakir Firebeard is the best. But that's just me. That's just me. Either way, either one you go to is fine. Just it's a hot topic. So try not to side with one, I guess.
where by
Sunglasses. People are kind of confused. Like, what do you mean? Roll a.
I can't.
Okay, let's see.
I can
forget. Nothing is invented. That's my
Let's
fucking problem.
let's roll. What? I'm gonna see what the fuck your history roll is.
I don't know, man. Probably low.
Have people made this in the past? We're establishing lore here.
Yeah, we're establishing lore. I mean, your history is about as good as Valence's. +1.
Val's in a fucking cave for.
12th century.
So let's see.
They were made in the 12th century, according to Wikipedia.
You rolled a 17. I mean, glasses are a thing. Like glasses are a thing, like something to help people see, but like sunglasses really haven't like made anything made.
Guess who's
yet.
about to invent them?
Good luck, my
Guess
friend.
guess who's about to be the best? Guess who's about to become the best blacksmith in the town?
Okay.
That everyone fights about, and it's gonna be even
Oh
because
no, this can't be
he's
good.
got that outside experience. You know, he's got that elven craftsmanship, that drow craftsmanship.
Oh, me?
These people probably.
Me, no. I was saying you should go settle the debate between the two. Whoever can make it is the better one.
Oh good lord.
So,
Whoever can make
tell
what?
us about like the general
Yeah,
store,
pay attention.
which is Falmar Talimar. He owns the general store. There's really not a whole lot here. I mean, there's, like I said, those weird elves that set up shop. You can go check them out. They're in the town square. But with the weird sightings, they've been towards the east. So
The elves just selling the word of their god. Would you like a Bible?
would you like a bibble?
By the way, while we're in the inn, I'm gonna ask the dwarf behind the counter if I could have a bottle of the Stone Soldier wine.
A bottle of what?
The Stone Soldier.
It would be 5 gold.
5 gold. That's okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go to Malakir's porch.
You're going to Malakir's. You're going to Malakir Firebeard at the Striking Bear.
Wait. Before he does this, where have I ended up?
Yeah,
Walking around.
that's an excellent question.
You end up in the middle of town. People are giving you weird looks,
Good.
but you also see a weird stand, like a weird cart, like wagon sort of thing with a few horses. Yeah, it looks like there's a sign that says that, you know, it's like open, come in,
Okay.
and then there's the general store and all that.
Is it like the sign's like open, comma, come in?
Yes.
It's official. Going for it.
Official.
Okay, and someone else. There you go.
Yep. So you go. And you step into like this. So you essentially step into like a wagon, Valis. And as you step in, you open like a little curtain. You step in, and you notice that when you step inside, the curtains close behind you. You're not in a wagon.
I messed up.
You're not in like a small wagon. You notice that as you step in, this is like a full building. And like you notice stairs, like in the far back.
Mm-hmm.
You notice like stairs going up to like what you assume is a second floor. And like you're looking around kind of confused for a second because you just stepped into a wagon and you notice that this is now a 2-story building.
No, that's some spooky shit. Valis is fucking terrified. Confused.
So a big like neon sign, essentially, like a big glowing sign as you go in. It's Meridon and Maradin's Marvelous Magical Madness.
It's this place.
Oh god damn it!
So-
Who put a TARDIS into this world?
So you sit there for a second. You notice there's not a whole lot of customers in there right now. There's a worker or two kind of going, what you think is a worker, walking around. And then there's this bead door, essentially like this bead curtain. And as you kind of take a step in, it kind of just flashes open. You hear, "Hello, darling. How may I help you?"
Nope.
You notice a very fancily dressed wood elf. They're looking to be wearing like a coat and various rings and gems, and like they're just looking at you and they're like, "Hello, darling. How may I be of assistance today?"
What?
They're like resting their like hands on their face, like looking at you over the counter, like giving you like a nice smile.
I'm disturbed. What? What is this?
as you kind of look around and you notice a bunch of like potions on display, like a bunch of potions. You notice a few things in cabinets, like glowing various objects. And the elf looks at you and he's like, "Well, this is Meridon and Maradin's marvelous magical madness. It's mine and my sister's magical shop. We sell various enchanted items and potions and things of that nature."
Okay. um. Hmm.
The elf kind of like eyes you up and down for a second, like smiles.
Yeah.
What is him?
I'm. You put me into a
And then, like-
situation
and
where
then,
I
like,
can't even respond.
From the stairs comes you hear another voice and you hear, "Brother, leave the customers alone. I don't think he's into you."
Oh no.
Oh, is that what was happening?
Shut up, Meridon. You don't. I'm not. Valis is questioning a little bit.
Can we go?
You notice?
You can't catch me anytime.
You notice, Valis, immediately that they look really similar.
Yeah, of course they do.
Like they look
Hair-wise,
very
like
identical.
what?
Yeah, somewhere their hair is like around their shoulders length. They look very similar. Yeah, they look like twins, and
Mhm.
since elves already look generally kind of feminine,
An entire bottle.
Yes.
Jesus. Look, Constitution saving throw.
Okay, yeah, continue.
What the fuck?
She downed an entire bottle of wine.
What's wrong with you?
A lot of
Tobias
things.
is a heavy drinker.
So this is some pretty strong shit that you. This was like not like a little like thing. This was an entire like dwarven bottle of wine that you just
Okay.
downed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Gallagher looks at you and he just laughs. Emily, and he just laughs. He's like, "You are the kind of woman that I would like to be with." And he's just
no.
laughing, just like hitting his hand on the table just because it's fucking hilarious. But
Well, you can let her if I get the
Emily, you
gas.
take like 2 steps and everything starts to feel like you're just like, "Oh God." Make a acrobatics roll, please.
Jesus Christ.
You manage. So you like go stumbling out the front door. You stumble down the stairs, do a little roll as you like fall, and then like you stand back up, and then you're just like, "I'm good."
Okay.
You're still really dizzy though. At this point, Myrtle, you find the little wagon thing. The elven wagon thing. Are you going in? It's like
Yes. Okay.
come in, whatever.
Wait, can I? Is it big? Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's big enough for you to get in. Again, you walk in, you push the curtain aside, you walk in, and then you notice that it's like a 2-story building, and there's just like all these things around, and you hear the more feminine voice go over, and you're like, "Oh, hello, darling."
Which feminine voice?
It looks to be the woman,
Okay.
not the one hitting on Val.
Not the one hitting on that.
So so Valis, one looks at the one in front of you, the one not walking down the stairs, but the one at the actual counter.
Yeah.
He's like, "Well, I'm Maradin. Nice to meet you. And your name?"
Valis.
"Nice to meet you, Valis." And you hear, "Oh, and I'm Meridon. Nice to meet you. And who is that wonderful orc over there?"
Myself. Purple.
"Oh, aren't you just adorable, Purple?"
Alice.
Meridon's like, well, brother, I'm going to be upstairs working on some of the magical items and making sure they're all clean and everything for our new arrivals. Did you know that you two are the first people to step into the store in like the week that we've been here? The dwarves really don't like us.
Can't imagine why. Seem like such nice
Right?
people.
I don't know why. You know, we just started up this store not that long ago,
Oh,
but we have a wide selection of magical objects and potions
mm-hmm.
and you look like the adventuring type. He winks at you, Valis.
No.
So maybe some of these items might be of some use to you.
Probably.
Is there anything specific that you were looking for?
Did not come in here expecting this.
Oh, well, as we have a lot of items in here, we needed a nice place to be able to keep all of our stock. But the problem is that we couldn't quite get an actual building here, so
Mm-hmm.
we're looking for a more permanent place to stay. But you know, it can be kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Ebony, at this point, you drunkenly find the cart, the weird cart thing. You don't know about what's in it, but
Like everyone's just tracking me. Like,
I walk in anyways.
you walk in, and again, you walk in, open this small little curtain, you step in. It looks like a 2-story building with there's a nice light around. There's a bunch of things in shelves. There's a bunch of like potions on shelves. There's various things in like locked cases.
And it's just like, what the fuck did I walk into?
And then you hear Maradin. He looks over, and basically as you say that, he's like, "Well, you're in Meridons and Maradin's marvelous magical magic."
Oh geez, no, that's not okay. You are too hype for me.
just leave.
He looks. Are you actually like just walking out?
No, I'm just saying, dude, you're too fucking hype for me. Shush.
He seems to like calm down a little bit. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, darling. I didn't mean to scare you."
I'm not scared, I'm just slightly worried.
You hear Meridon from up there. Brother, you're scaring the customers. Please.
I'm
I'm
just
sorry.
slightly worried because I just found an entire bottle of wine and I'm done.
Well, Martin looks like visibly thrown off. Like
Ebony!
he looks visibly thrown off right
I
now.
liked this elf.
Can I
Where?
get you guys? What do you guys need?
What do you have?
Seems to like shake himself off, like tries to get back in the groove.
Yeah. What do you have? Though.
Well, we have a various amount of potions. We have some clothing slash armor items. We have some various items like sending stones, and then we have 2 necklaces in stock right now.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Go on.
like you can most of our potion stock is down here. Well, anything you want to look at specifically first?
But before we do that, where was the horse?
The horse
Probably.
is with the dwarf now, and the mimic.
Okay, we might not have a dwarf for long. Okay.
It's what happens when all of you just decide to just leave the horse out there.
Horse is like,
Yeah, I told you guys to feed it, but
Oh,
No, he meant.
the mimic.
how about those necklaces? Though?
Necklace.
Well, the necklaces. So basically, well, the necklaces are upstairs, so you're going to want to talk to my sister.
Okay, that will happen. What else you got?
Well, we have various items down here, like the potions.
Mhm.
Any of those that you would like to check out?
Healing.
Yes, we do have healing potions. We have normal potions of healing, and then we have potions of greater healing as well.
That would probably be useful.
Good for you.
Okay.
Yes, that's what I meant.
Like,
Shush.
What's the difference between the potions of healing and potions of greater healing?
like I know, so it's like out of like a roll, like.
So he tells you that the potions of healing are, they look to be in this little triangle, like, kind of vial base, whatever. And the potions of greater healing appear to be larger in nature. Normal potion of healing heals 2d4 plus 2 health, and a potion of greater healing heals 4d4 plus 4 health.
How much?
What are you guys all looking for potion? All three of you? Are you guys all together? Like, as a group? Yes.
Together.
Adventuring party?
Yes, I'm the captain.
You are a marvelous captain, so
I don't have a ship though.
I wouldn't mind you being my captain. I'm sorry. Oh, well. Well, it's Meridons.
What does that mean?
Buddy.
Whatever you
Like I
want.
said, she's not okay.
Balance. I support you.
What does that mean?
Whatever you want.
So-
Oh, I'm worried.
Well, okay, so yeah, potions of he pulls out like a little book, like this fancy looking book. It's like embroidered and like super fancy. And he's like, well, we have potions of healing, potions of greater healing, potions of climbing, potions of giant strength, specifically hill giants, potions of water breathing, and potions of poison.
Mhm.
Any of those?
Healing and water breathing sounds good.
We have, like I said, we have potions of giant strength.
Really pushing that one.
Well, it's a lot of people like that item.
Yeah.
Just well, that's not important. Never mind.
Oh,
And say that we the first ones to walk in this way.
Yes. And then the items, the general items that we have down here right now are in alchemy jug,
mhm.
sending stones. We have 2 of them, because you have to buy them in pairs of 2s. And then we have a singular bag of holding, I believe.
Mhm.
And then clothes and armor. We have the robe of useful items, an enchanted set of plate armor, boots of elven kind, cloak of elven kind,
Mhm.
braces of archery, and that's our general clothes and items right now. And then the necklaces are the necklace of wound closure and the necklace of health.
Out of character here. Elven kind. What is?
Boots
Yeah,
and
cloak and boots. What is?
Are you asking them what they are?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
What are those?
So
That's when it throws does it turn you into an elf? Do you get like elf feet?
boots of elven kind. So he tells you, well, while you wear these boots, your steps will make no sound, regardless of the surface you are moving across. And it also makes you a lot better at being stealthy. When you're moving silently, of course.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
So with that, you have advantage on the stealth rolls.
And cloak.
And then
Cloak okay. Yeah.
the cloak of elvenkind. Sorry, I don't have all these on.
Read to me.
Well, the cloak of elvenkind. You need to bond with this magical item. You need to make sure that you're all
Mhm.
appropriately set up. Magical items. You have to attune to them, of course. Some of them, anyway. Well, this is the cloak of elvenkind. While you wear this cloak with its hood up, specifically, you have it helps you. Let's see. So, I'm actually just reading it. Wisdom section. Okay, so when you have this hood up, it makes it a little harder for you to see, perception-wise, but it makes it so it's easier for you to be stealthy again. It actually shifts colors to camouflage you. And then pulling the hood up. So basically, you have disadvantage on perception checks
Okay.
with the hood up, but you have advantage on stealth checks. And
Yeah,
pulling
no,
the
Valus does not need that.
Hey, you shut the fuck up. Continue.
That's it for that.
That's it for that? Okay. And then those pop those archery bursts, I don't know. What do those do?
So those just he looks at like his little description of all of the basically that he's written down. These again require attunement. While wearing these
God
bracelets,
damn it.
you if you aren't already, but I assume you are because you seem to be wonderful at things. You have proficiency. You learn how to use long bows, short bows, and it makes it so your arrows fly straighter and they hit harder. Meaning that you get a +2 bonus on damage rolls and ranged attacks made with long bows and short bows.
Oh, oh, how much is that? Ooh.
Oh well.
Oh, they're gonna be like 7 trillion. What the fuck? Yes?
They're going well. Of course, they're not the cheapest items. Of course, makes sense. So he tells you that the bracers of archery, those will run you about 650 gold, darling.
Okay.
Are you telling Maradin he's free?
Yes.
You're very beautiful too, darling.
There's a quick way that I can get these
He, like-
prices lowered, but I'm not gonna do it. I refuse.
You're not gonna go on
Nope.
go on a date with him.
Nope. Refuse.
You'll go on a date with him.
Well,
You'll date his sister.
I'll date his sister.
I will
That'd be
find this place again.
Fucked up.
How?
But because I'm big.
So?
Not fucked up in the racial sense.
So, well, any other items that you were interested in?
Potion of water.
So, potions of water breathing, the specifics, I mean, it lets you breathe
How
underwater.
much?
But I'm gonna get you like the actual
And
specifics.
times.
Basically, I mean, it lets you breathe underwater. He tells you that he's like, well, Merble, the potions of water breathing will run you about 250 gold.
That sounded cartoonish.
They're-
Whoever did that.
They're not the, easiest potions in the world to make, so.
Word. And normal healing.
Normal healing potions, just flipping through his little book here, will run you about 50 gold each. normal healing potions, potions of healing, just the basic kind. Uh, 50 gold.
Jesus Christ. I can't. I have to view
Are you just
everything.
like trying? Are you like reaching across the counter to like feel up Maradin over there?
Yes.
Oh lord.
Oh, God.
He kind of. I mean, he is a surprisingly strong-looking man.
Why is he so violent?
Because he's an elf. He's rather
Oh,
small in stature, but
but he's built.
he doesn't stop you, Ebony. He doesn't stop you. He just continues talking. It's
That's
like this.
creepy.
It's like this isn't odd.
I don't like this.
It's like this isn't odd for him. Like someone like people do this.
Stroking him.
People do this, and
I
he's just
don't like that. Is that because she's drunk or is it
It-
because
it
he has
probably-
some magic effect?
probably because she's just drunk and he's just like. So,
A really, really pretty elf. Yeah.
Ebony. Stop.
stop.
Ebony. Can I like
Are you going to try and
try and hold her back a little bit? Like put
uh?
my hand on her shoulder.
Are you, Ebony? Are you trying to fight Merble on this?
Sure.
Ebony.
Oh,
Why?
Are you okay? So then let's see. What do I want you to roll here? You guys are going to roll athletics against each other.
Athletics. Okay.
Oh my god, she rolled a nat 20.
Well, fuck me then, right?
You rolled a 20.
Just roll it down.
Yeah, she rolled a 20.
She continues stroking the elf.
She continues just like feeling him as like you try to drunkenly for some reason she's just like throws your arm off like and you're just like kind of confused like you held it there for some reason she was able to like move you in a weird way like it wasn't like brute strength but she like outmaneuvered you were just like
Basically, just like, oh, let me stroke his arm.
I have weird babies. I don't care.
have weird babies though. So the cloak, he tells you, Valis, that this is going to be a shopping episode.
Yeah.
That's what he tells you. But
Just
the
got me that.
cloak of Elvenkind will be running you about 800 gold. So magical items
I know.
give you free
I
advantage on
know.
stealth.
I know. Just fuck me, dear lord. Ah.
well, rip Josh's pockets.
Rip Josh.
For his pocket.
I thought you meant shot. Like, what has he done?
My pocket needs life support for those prices.
Life support is also expensive.
Life support is also expensive.
Life support's more expensive than that.
I mean, also remember these are various magical items. So.
Yeah, they are. Oh, I'll be back for one of those things.
Well, I mean, feel free to stop by whenever you'd like. We also,
Will.
like I said, we have alchemy. We have the alchemy jugs, at least down on this floor. We have alchemy. We have an alchemy jug, bag of holding, and 2 sending stones. Which the price is you're paying for both, basically. Any of those pique your interest? Merble, anything? Anything for you? Normal healing potion.
Yeah.
How many of those would you like, darling? How much money do you have, Merble? Well, you just got paid $300. 300 gold, so you have 556 gold. Yeah, each of you just got paid, except the dragon just got paid. So you have 556. Well, we also have. He looks at Merble for a second. We also have upstairs. We have enchanted plate mail. You look like someone who would, be able to wear big armor, the strong variety. I personally, I couldn't even imagine trying to wear plate mail. It's so bulky on me. Like I don't think I'm.
Shopping.
Yeah, it's you know. But it's basically it's plate armor plus one, meaning that it's normal AC of plate armor plus one, so it's 19 AC.
I want it.
Well, he looks through the
Oh,
he chuckles a little bit. Well, as normal plate armor is pretty expensive, as you know. Uh, Valis, are you going to be okay with hearing this price? You seem he's about to kill your spending boner too. Well, plate armor, the enchanted plate armor, would run you about 2,500 gold. That's also 19 AC.
True.
Very high AC.
You guys actually, I think you guys, between all of you, you guys might have enough gold to buy them.
I'm not gonna make everyone buy my fucking plate mail.
Bag of holding interest any of you? As an adventuring type?
How much?
Well, a bag of holding, as it can carry a lot of things. This specific bag of holding would
Stop it.
are you like how are you saying that you interest him? Because there's a lot of different ways that could be interpreted.
You interest me.
Yeah.
Sexually
You
saying-
interest me.
Romantically, sexually, just generally.
Yeah, what's
She's
the
drunk.
vibe?
What do you think? It's probably not romantic if she's drunk.
Alright.
Yeah, fuck. Why are all of your characters sexually frustrated? Why is that?
She's drunk at first.
Yeah, she's drunk.
So
I get it.
well, the bag of holding will run you about
Ignores
1,700 gold pieces. But again, it's a high priority item. We only have one in stock right now, so.
He just ignores me.
We also have, like I said, we have the alchemy jug and the sending stones, if you'd like to know what those do.
Actually,
Well, the sending stones, they work by, if you have one, you talk into it, and then the other person, whoever has the other one, can hear your message that you send. And if, so that's that. Those together will run you, they're 300 gold each. So 600 gold. And also, those magical items are quite interesting because you will be able to hear the message across any plane of existence. Anywhere across this world or the next. So, theoretically speaking, you could be in the elemental plane of fire, and your friend could be in the astral plane, and you would be able to perfectly communicate with each other.
like Skype, it's like this phone.
And then the alchemy jug, it's probably better if I just show you. Meridon, could you get the alchemy jug, please? And she kind of like happily skips downstairs, like comes on by. She grabs the alchemy jug. It's like this, it's this big kind of jug with various corks all in it. She takes off the top one. Is there anything in specific that you would like to be in this? Well, then she holds it up and she goes, how about, she shows you it inside. See, it's empty. How about we have some honey in this? And then you see it begins to fill up with honey.
So it creates
basically it's a jug. It holds a gallon of liquid and weighs 12 pounds, whether it's full or empty. And when you shake it, you can hear like the sloshing of whatever would be in it, even if it's empty. But it can make 8 ounces of acid, half an ounce of basic poison, 4 gallons of beer, a gallon of honey, 2 gallons of mayonnaise, 1 quart of oil, 2 gallons of vinegar, 8 gallons of water, of fresh water, and 12 gallons of salt water, and a gallon of wine. Let's see. So you can use an action and name 1 liquid from the table below and cause the jug to produce the chosen liquid. After you uncork the jug as an action and pour that liquid out up to 2 gallons per minute. The maximum amount of liquid the jug can produce depends on the liquid you named. After the jug starts pouring the liquid, it can't produce a different one or more than one until the next dawn. So like once a day. So once a day, you could make 2 gallons of mayonnaise.
So it says they can't produce another liquid. Can it make the same liquid twice a day?
Or more than one.
Oh.
Once it's reached its maximum.
Okay, so one a day. All right.
Yep, and then each one has like a different
I want
amount.
a lot of stuff here.
And then like I said, the sending stones. Well, the alchemy jug will run you about 500 gold. But I want you.
So
You just
cool,
want
though.
2 gallons of mayonnaise every day.
Yes, every day.
Every day.
I eat 2 gallons of mayonnaise a day. That's how I became an orc.
Anything else that piques any of your interest?
What sort of next?
Well, so we have, and I'm sorry, Drakal. I'm sorry about all of the shopping, but it's a shopping episode, I guess. Yay. Sorry, I'm going over all these magical items. Because the rest of the party is there, so let's see. What were you looking at? The necklaces. Of course. Trying to find where. Okay, so which one? Wound closure or health?
Both.
Well,
Not together, just like that.
the necklace of health. It means that you're immune to contracting diseases while wearing this pendant. If you're already infected with something, the effects of the disease are suppressed while you wear this pendant.
Don't laugh like that.
That necklace will
My
run
pockets already hurt.
That necklace will run you about. Say it's normally 800. But I mean, it literally makes you immune to contracting diseases. So.
And the other one?
Of wound closure.
Yes.
While you're wearing this pendant, it requires attunement, of course. This one, the health one, does not. You could put the health one on anybody in a reward. However, the wound closure, you need to be attuned to it. Well, while wearing this pendant, you stabilize whenever you are dying on the next sequence. So your next turn. In addition, whenever you rest, so basically whenever you roll a hit dice to regain hit points, you double the number of hit points it restores. That would run you about 850. But it stabilizes you, and so basically anytime you rest, so if you do a short rest, Myrtle, for you, you roll a D8 or a D10 or something. I believe it's a D8. So you roll a D8 for your health, and then say you roll 8, you get 16 health for your rest. Valis, anything for you, darling? Anything? And the tiefling as well, is there anything that she wants?
Don't encourage the tiefling.
Hi, Valis is just gonna he's gonna start backing out of the shop.
You don't want to-
I will be back.
Okay.
You
well,
will
we're always help.
you will be here.
Yes, we will.
You will be here.
I will be back. He's gonna leave.
All right.
Time to go rob some places.
We can get that for you. We have one in stock. Cool.
Yeah, 556, 500.
Yeah, 56 gold up.
Yes. I want.
You want the alchemy jug?
Yes,
Okay. Okay. So, he goes and gets it from like a locked little thing. Cause like his sister put it back. After whatever. Actually, she just put it on the counter just in case he wanted it. So he grabs it. He brings it up for you. Is that what you want?
Yes, please.
Okay. So I appreciate your purchase. So he's going to. So that's the only one that they had. That was the alchemy jug that they have. And let's see. It weighs 12 pounds. That's what happens when all the party goes one way. And yeah, like, please, Avery, I'm sorry. There's 3 people in one shop. It's like. So the alchemy jug. You have that. Currently, since it's already been used, technically you can't use it until the next day. Like 'cause they showed it off. So there's a gallon of honey in it right now. But it weighs 12 pounds. And then was there anything else? And that's 500 gold. So
I know.
just
Yeah.
minus that 500.
Yeah.
There we go.
56 gold.
Woo! Still pretty rich. As rich as before, but so is that what everybody's gonna do in Meridon and Maradin's Marvelous Magical Madness?
I'm gonna tell Ebony. I'm gonna put my hands on Ebony's shoulders. I'm just gonna say, "Don't get pregnant." And then I'm gonna walk.
And then you can walk.
Want to deal with a child? You're gonna die after birth. I don't want it. Oh,
The child is gonna be like the mom.
unless it says like a shit.
The child would be like mother. She'd be happy.
So Ebony, what are you doing?
He's gonna walk out of the store.
You're just gonna stumble out the store.
What?
Yeah.
Just do the whole time, and then you're just like, bye.
Bye.
Bye. No, because she doesn't want to be left alone. It's her main thing. No.
So then Drakal. Yay, hooray. You notice a man step on through, you walk in, you walk into the store, and you notice a dwarf in like a forge kind of like, it's like, basically you walk in and you see there's a back part of the building that leads kind of like outside, whatever, so like he's around back, but you can see him through there, just so then like, when you walk in, you can see that he's working. You see him hammering away at something right about now.
Well, okay then. Hello?
He stops. He stops. Like, he's hammering. He's just like, ting, ting, ting. Looks at you for a second. Ting, ting, ting. Like, he's looking at you, but he just keeps hammering, and then, like, he looks away, and he holds up a finger, like, 1 minute.
No
Ting,
problem.
ting, 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 ting. And then he just, like, this goes on for, like, about 2 minutes. And then he sets it aside, whatever, he gets everything all done. He looks at you, he's like, what can I get you? What do you need?
Okay, so, I was wondering, is there any way you could upgrade the throws out picks and tries?
Well, possibly could. What are you looking for improvement-wise?
I could probably use better reach on the pick.
Sorry, could you actually repeat that?
I could use better range on the picks if that's at all possible.
Better range.
Can reach farther.
Like, give it reach?
Yeah.
Essentially turning it into a pole arm.
Pretty much, yeah.
Cost you about. I'm telling you, that's not gonna be cheap. That's a whole mess of trying to specifically change weapons, essentially. Like trying to change the form of a weapon.
Just be cheaper to buy a polearm.
Yeah, it'd probably just be
Okay.
cheaper to buy a pole arm if you want reach.
Okay. Can I sell you both of these war picks for something else?
I suppose. Looks kind of confused. That's why you're selling him both of your war picks.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
He looks at you confused about why you want to sell both of your war picks. He's like, well, what's wrong with them?
Nothing's wrong with them. I just want an upgrade. For new weapons, rather. They
What are
serve
you
me
looking?
well.
What kind of weapons are you looking for?
Do you have any short swords I can dual wield? Like maybe scimitars?
What? Scimitars? Well, yes, I could probably get them made. By the way, out of character, you know scimitars are finesse weapons, right?
Oh, they are? My bad.
Yeah, they're finesse weapons. So, I mean, like unless you want to, I mean, you don't have to use dex with them, but that's like the main reason of taking a scimitar. Because like
Fair
a
enough.
war 1d8 and the scimitar is 1d6, so
Fair enough.
shrug.
Well,
Looking for plate armor, looking for armament. What do you want? I've got work to do.
yeah. Let's get some plate armor.
Ain't cheap, my friend.
Hey, how much is that going to cost me?
Well, one, because I have to put it all together. It's gonna take a few days, and plate armor is gonna cost you about 1,500.
Oof.
Best armor money can buy. At least not magically. Plate armor would give you a natural 18 AC with just your armor. So if you have a shield as well, you have 20 AC.
I do have a shield. The only issue with that is I don't have 1,500 gold.
Unfortunate. What armor do you have?
Currently, I've got hide armor.
You've got hide armor?
Yeah.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, kind of eyes your armor. Well, I can make anything. I can make anything, man. From padded armor to plate armor. What do you need? What do you want?
Okay. Well, in that case, let's go with some padded armor.
Padded armor would be even less armor, dude.
Oh, padded armor is less armor? Shite.
Yes, that's why it was like a scale from like lowest armor you get to like the strongest armor you get.
Okay.
You could also just like go to the compendium and pop up the armor tab, so you actually can like look at a thing here.
Yeah, I'm looking at the compendium right now.
Yeah. Put in armor and then scroll down. Then it'll give you like armor and its AC.
There it is.
While you're figuring that out, and what's everybody else doing?
I'm
You're enjoying the new jug that you have.
wow.
Walking
Enjoy
around
all
with my
the-
book.
I'll show my jug. I got a jug, Valis.
Valis comes running down. She's holding a fancy looking jug.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jug.
Yes.
Smells like
Honey jug.
magic honey jug.
You-
Magic mayonnaise jug.
Mayonnaise.
The juggo mayonnaise.
Okay. Valis is like really like gotta go get money somehow.
Honey.
Yep. He's going to find the mimic. 1 to feed it and 2 to go do stuff. Better get a job quick.
So you guys hear some commotion. Well, Valis, you hear some commotion because you're walking down there. You hear some commotion about people that they're seeing stuff like show up towards the east, like weird figures. The guards are like you see a few guards rushing down towards the east side of the town.
Cool.
You just continuing with what you're doing.
Well, I have to get the mimic. I mean, can't leave that alone. That's worse than whatever's in the forest.
So what are you grabbing the mimic and riding it into battle or something?
No, I grab the mimic. I'm gonna go at least get Merble. I mean, very
Yeah, I mean,
least.
Merville's with you now. She ran behind you. Like,
Yeah.
man, it's like honey jug.
I don't know where the dragon is, but
I don't know where the yeah.
Cuff,
No,
cuff.
he's some.
he's going to get padded armor made or something.
You guys find
No.
Ebony. You guys find Ebony drunkenly walking through the streets.
No, I've actually got my armor now.
What armor did you want?
Chainmail. I've got my armor now. I do have enough for chainmail.
Chainmail.
Do you?
Alright, so yeah, chainmail will run you about 50 gold.
Yeah, I can do that.
Oh god, he's getting.
Alright,
he's getting
so it'll
massive.
increase your AC by 1 total. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, he actually has a chain shirt on.
Oh.
He has a few chain shirts on display for you. Well, on display, like on all ready. So basically, you just grab the one.
Wait. Chain shirt or full chain mail?
Chain
Full
shirt.
chain.
Your full chain.
That's what
There's a difference
I'm just
between
going off.
full chain. There's a difference between full chain and a chain shirt.
Yeah.
There's a big difference.
I was going full chain, like chain mail, 75 gold piece.
The chain shirt. Chain mail is 75 gold.
Yeah, he's dipping into that heavy
Yeah.
armor.
Yeah. Also, let me find your thingy here. All right. So your AC would be. Do you use a shield?
I haven't yet. I will be after this.
All right. Okay. So you're using it now, basically.
Pretty much.
Okay. So the chainmail, 75 gold. You go ahead. You get it. It's 55 pounds. 55 pounds.
Okay. Yep.
75 gold gives you disadvantage on stealth checks. Also, the AC that it gives you is 16, and you do not add your dex modifier to that.
All right.
So, yes.
65 pounds.
If you have height, no. Why does it say that your AC is 16? Why did it say your AC was 16 before? If you said you had hide armor.
Couldn't have. I have hide armor. Oh wait, because I get natural AC from from the scaly skin.
Okay. See, that's why. Because I was gonna say your AC should have been like 15 max, and that's if you're using a shield. That gives you 2 AC. So your AC is 16 plus whatever your bullshit is for being a dragon. Oh, your fighting style. Yeah, no, your fighting style.
Fighting style, right?
Nothing about you being a dragon. So fighting style plus 1 AC when you're wearing armor. So 16, 17, 8. You have 19 AC if you're using a shield.
Alrighty. I'm down to 54 gold.
So are you guys going to investigate the... You guys all end up meeting up. No problem. Are you guys going to go investigate the
Yes.
weird sighting?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys head down there. You guys start to head down there, and you notice some roll perception. For one of you guys roll perception. Whoever wants to.
I shall listen.
Merble rolling perception for you. You rolled a 10. Ebony, you're rolling at disadvantage because you're drunk. Roll-
Of course I did.
She hears white noise.
Alice, you see various figures out in the distance. They kind of they're pretty far out. But you notice that they're kind of like hunched over, and they kind of like step very slowly towards the town a bit. They stop. Like they're still pretty far away. They're really far away, like nowhere near where they're actually like in town or anything.
Mm-hmm.
But they stop. They stand there for like a good 3 seconds, and they turn around. They start like slowly hunched over, walking back towards the east.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Okay. So,
Alright.
are there people like around? Sorry, I've got a hunch. Are there people around?
Yeah, there's a few dwarves and
Yeah.
halflings. And...
I'm just gonna like get the attention of a dwarf and just point to this on the map and ask him what that is.
Well, that'd be the Vol Crypt, where we've been burying our dead and stuff. You know, where the honorable dead go when we bury 'em. Kind of like a graveyard.
Yes.
Alright, so let's check that.
All right, let's go.
Now, see, hunch is now less likely. Because, okay, every time you do an encounter, and you're like, oh, you see this? I'm like, I start running through the list of monsters I know, and I'm like, is it that? I've got a guess, and I'll tell you if I was wrong or right when we get there. When we get to it. Okay, so we're gonna, hating it, but I'm gonna go to, we are now going to go towards, at least me, the guy with the back issues.
Yeah.
Where?
We're going to start walking towards the
Okay.
forest.
I thought you were talking about Mortimer for some reason.
No.
You guys are going all the way back to Fulton to go talk to Mortimer.
Yeah, gotta go ask him. See what he knows.
So you guys begin to walk through kind of this hilly kind of region, and you guys make it to the what you believe is the Vol Crypt.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are currently outside of it right now.
All right.
Oh, he just led us right there.
So I'm equipping my shield and war pick just to be safe.
Who's there? Who?
It wasn't that hard to find.
Okay.
Basically, the dwarf told you generally where to go. It's like
Okay.
pretty accurate where it is on the map.
It's okay. Okay.
Yeah, you guys are coming up to it right now. What are you guys doing? You guys are just currently kind of walking towards it.
Or is it like? It would be like 2-ish, maybe.
What?
What time of day?
It would be probably around. I mean, it's probably been like 2 hours or something like that. 2-3 hours. It's probably around 4.
Okay, so Mimic's probably getting antsy.
The horse and the mimic are with you at this moment.
Okay, so we should probably get the Mimic off of the horse.
We don't use the horse.
And the dragon has 19 AC right now, I believe. Yeah.
Okay. What is around the crypt? Do I see any like tracks coming out or going in?
Roll perception.
Yeah, I was gonna finish my sentence.
You notice a few kind of footprints, like very heavy footprints, like sliding, like dragging through the dirt. There seem to be a few of them, and like a normal pair of footprints that were just kind of walking through. Other than that, everything seems pretty normal out in the front. You don't really see anything out of that. There's an entrance to the crypt that you can go through.
Okay. I'm really bummed out about this. I don't want to do this.
The horse.
Well, let's go into the crypt.
You guys are heading in. The horse seems pretty apprehensive with heading through. Ironically, as does the mimic.
Oh.
Neither of them seem to want to go through.
Okay, okay. And undercommon, if you're not coming, don't eat the horse or the dwarf.
It nods. Does that mean that the dwarf is staying outside?
I mean, do you want to run the risk of him potentially being killed? Because that's a you question.
We'll leave the. I guess then we'll leave the dwarf out. The rest of you, are you guys heading into the crypty thingy?
I'm just.
Well,
yeah.
I'm going in.
I would stealth, but I mean, if it's undead, I don't think they really care.
Okay, well, you guys head inside. As you go down so you go into this room. You enter. You walk a little bit, and as you come in, you notice a dead skeletal body on the ground, and stairs leading up.
There we are.
What are you guys doing?
Stairs leading up. Okay, so I guess I
Well-
shall stealth. Like, can't hurt. Can hurt.
It did. Sadly, you do not have.
Apparently,
You did
I'm
not.
blind as a bat.
I broke my legs.
You didn't get those boots and have advantage on your rolls, so that's an 8.
I kinda stealth, but I moved here and I bumped this guy. And I bumped Mr. Jingles over here, Bojingles. Is that what we refer to now as? Giant wind chime.
Yeah.
Oh, is that just?
So what are the rest of you guys?
That skeleton is just chilling in the chair.
And apparently, I'm blind down here.
It should have been.
Your center bottom.
Yeah, I know. I know where it is. I saw
It's
there.
always you. It's always you. You.
Always me. I don't know
It's
why.
never anyone else.
Can you see?
Yes, I can see.
Okay. Alright, there you go. Ash, can you see?
I usually don't, but kinda, yeah. Like,
You see.
it's a small, so I can see.
That's what you're supposed to be able to see anyway.
No, I know. I'm in the screen.
Oh,
Like bad eyesight.
I'm
My glasses don't help with
sorry.
close-up things, just far away things.
Alright, so then what are you guys doing?
I'm going to step around this guy. Hopefully, please don't grab me. For the love of God.
I mean, you're stealthing pretty bad, so you kind of like take him and the bones kind of like
Oh. Oh.
just kind of shakes him a little bit.
Oh. I don't wanna. Why is that skeleton just chilling in that chair?
You guys just chilling back?
Alright.
Why am I in the front?
Because no one else is forward.
I understand Ash not being able to
Because we
move.
try.
I'm trying.
No, just tell me where you want to move.
Oh, okay.
I'll move you.
Where? Yes.
Oh, they're all just sitting in the chairs. I don't like you.
You guys.
Okay. I'm going to. Okay. I'm gonna put my ear up to door. Okay.
Okay. Roll perception.
Yes.
You don't hear anything.
Fantastic. You know what the next plan is. We're gonna open this door and create a flanking maneuver.
Flanking.
Here we go.
You just-
I'm just listening.
Perception.
I'm a listener.
You again. Through there, you actually don't hear anything.
Yeah, cool.
What you can tell, it sounds pretty silent on both doors. Just various random sounds.
Kinda-
Probably you hear like sound ice or.
What kind of doors are they?
They're pretty sizable, like wooden doors.
Boy, I would
They're
advise you to stop moving while he is talking.
As you walk up to that, Drakal, you start hearing like cracking sounds.
I'm
What'd you do?
sitting here trying to protect our back.
So you head through. You just walk straight forward. No
fear.
no fear of anything.
No intelligence either.
No, I mean, if his character's a feelless. Yeah. There you go. They're chilling in the seats. Yeah, that's what's happening. That's what's up.
The skeletons around you begin to awake,
Come
Oh
on.
no.
and at that, everybody roll initiative. And I'll roll that for you. Actually, my bad, because I need to pop up the thing. There you
Oh
go.
wow! It actually probably. Whew! It actually went. Look at that. Okay, what is my modifier? Is it
Okay,
3? What is it? I haven't rolled.
not too bad.
Herbal, your modifier is 1. So 1. You rolled an 11.
It makes sense why I rolled low. I was checking the doors. Please tell me that's the one right next to him. Oh, he's already cheating.
Oh no.
4 out of the 5 skeletons are moving before you, my friend. Luckily, you have 19 AC now, so that's nice.
Yeah, don't get hit. If you get hit, you're a disgrace.
It It's okay if I have low AC. I'm supposed to be in the
No,
back.
it's not.
I'm supposed to be in the back.
You get hit no matter what.
So, it's going to attempt and attack you, my friend. My scaly friend.
Scaly, wind chimey friend.
It does not, luckily. But that's why I have more attempts.
That's why you put multiple skeletons.
That one does not. You know, they're just now waking up. They're just kind of coming on at you. Just that one does not. It actually goes and it hits the table next to you, sending papers flying and breaking a few things. But other than that,
Oh, it could have been expensive.
that one does not as well. So the skeletons come by and none of them actually hit you. With that, it is your turn. Mr. Dragonface.
All right. So let's see. I'm about this one because he appears to be the lucky one. So let's see. Warpick.
Just with everything.
You too long.
You hit it. Hit it. Ooh, you hit it for 10. This is piercing damage, correct?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay. So yeah, you hit it. You hit it pretty hard.
Oh no.
You hit it pretty damn hard. So the last one is now that skeleton that's gonna come by. That one does not hit you as well. For it, demon lady, your turn.
I'm gonna try
No.
to hit that one. It's an Eldritch Blast.
It is a tank. You guys just see these guys stand up, come at him. They can't get through his armor. They're hitting him.
They're just not doing shit.
But they're not breaking. But they're not getting past the armor.
They're hitting him, but they're paying for itself already. Like there's slashes.
You know, it's chain too. It's not even like play as chainmail.
He's blocking attack line, getting hit, but
Yeah.
1980s.
Yeah, I'm trying to hit the one straight in front of me with an Eldritch Blast.
Huh?
You hit.
I hit? Awesome.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't happen very often.
Good. You didn't hit the dragon
No,
man.
That's not what I
roll
wanted.
That is not.
What's wrong?
You wasted another hit. That was your next turn.
There. Skeleton. This one got hit by Drakal. This one just hit. You can attack.
Which one?
Yeah. That one got hit by Ebony. That one got hit by Drakal.
Oh, okay.
Middle just got hit. Right just got hit. You
now
have a
I can
10-foot
see
range.
them. That's really odd.
You have a 10-foot range.
Now I can see their arrows.
Okay.
That was weird.
Or you could just attack this one too.
Yeah.
Or you could attack.
Either way, I'm gonna move to that spot where the arrow was stemming from.
So you can just attack all
Yeah.
3, whatever, without moving.
Mhm.
Alright,
And
well,
I'm gonna hit the right one.
the right one?
Yes.
So we're going to roll your, with glaive, right?
Yeah.
You roll a 14, you hit. Your damage, 7. You take your glaive, and you actually just, you make contact with, like, because it's a skeleton, you make contact with, like, the spine, like, right under the ribs, and you just hear a crack as it just breaks and, like, half the body bends forward. Like, you basically got it locked onto the glaive as it just folds, and then it just flies backwards a little bit, as you just basically cleave it. And that is, unless you want to War Priest, that's your turn. You could make an attempt to swing at another.
I forget what it was. It says that
War Priest, at first level, your god delivers bolts of inspiration. When you use an attack action, you can make one weapon attack as a bonus action, and you can use it 3 times a day. So you basically get a bonus attack. So you can make a second attack, but then you would be down to 2 that you could use a day. But you could attempt to kill another skeleton.
No, I'm gonna save it.
Okay. So that'll be your turn. Next is you, Valis.
Oh boy. We're gonna.
Oh,
2, 3. How tall are these things? Are these like. They're like benches or something?
Yeah, they're just like, they're pews.
Yeah, okay. Benches. Okay, we're shooting that one.
Okay.
Well,
Anthony, if you want. Go.
trying to.
No, go. Go, kid.
Can I? No.
Small child. Yeah, you hit 5 damage. You hit it. And now goes all the skellies. Except the one who died. That one doesn't hit. That one doesn't hit. That one doesn't hit. Go, Dragon Man.
Alrighty, so next on my hit list is that one. I'm gonna bop him next.
Okay.
And
Spread.
let's give him a good bop.
You miss.
Damn.
You send your pick right into the skeleton, and it goes like right in between his ribs.
Damn.
And then this skeleton is going to take a hit at you, and just barely doesn't get through your armor.
Ooh.
Ebony.
There. That one.
Okay. Hit. You hit. 7 Demaglio. Which one were you hitting again? Sorry.
That one.
Okay, cool. You hit it for 7. Spread that damage. Yeah, you hit it for 7. Merble.
Purple. I'm gonna.
Horrible, give this
Is
one a good bop.
the one right in front of me. Yeah.
Okay. Glaive. You just crit.
Hell yeah.
And because you're an orc, can you stop hitting my chair, please? You roll an extra damage dice, so you roll D10. So and then 1 D10, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13 damage. You don't 13 damage to it. With your glaive. Yeah, you just basically just destroy its skull. Are you gonna War Priest, or is that the end of your turn? You're not gonna War Priest?
No.
Alright, Valis, it's your turn.
We are going for that one.
Okay. The roll to hit.
To hit?
Yes. Roll again. Roll damage. You actually just ended up shooting Merble in the back.
Yeah. That's.
That's
So you
unfortunate.
take a shot. You go to line up your shot. You go to fire, and your hand slips a little bit, and the arrow goes slightly left, and it just sinks into Merble. So Merble, you just took an arrow in the back right side.
Oh.
Anything else?
Not the best move to continue living.
The skeletons seem obviously frustrated with trying. The skeleton seems obviously frustrated with trying
No.
to. So it's going to move away from him. If you want, make an attack of opportunity.
Yes.
So go ahead and roll. You miss.
Dang.
It's going to stand on here and it's going to try and swing at
Oh
you.
God.
Oh no.
For God's sake,
Yeah.
Demetrius.
Oh no.
Yeah.
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 That's depressing.
It hits you for
That's not depressing though.
Take
That's not
big
as
slash
depressing.
hits fairly hard. This skeleton also tired of not being
Not
able to
doing
hit.
damage.
It's gonna move over here, and since you've already made your reaction, you cannot attack this one.
Oh,
So that's 15, and it's gonna move right there, and it's going to attempt to attack you, Ebony. It does not hit.
God, I
You do not
missed.
have 7 AC. Dragon Man. Dragon Tails.
okay. Oh. Excuse me, last remaining skeleton. I'll give you a good bop.
Last remaining?
You
Well,
hit him.
My area.
You hit him for 10. Congrats.
Yeah.
You take your stick and sink it right into its skull. Black, like, smoke spews from it. You release the dark energy into oblivion. Ebony, there's a skeleton in your face.
Yes.
He's all
It's
spooky.
an attack of opportunity, but I'm going to try to hit him with an Eldritch Blast.
You know, try to hit him with what?
Eldritch Blast.
I believe you would either have disadvantage trying to hit him because he's so close, and he would get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so I mean, you hit. So go ahead. But so does he.
Oh no.
So roll damage. You dealt 6, or you dealt 7. He dealt 7.
Okay.
Ouch! You guys just traded blows there. Marble. There's 2 skeletons. One's on your left attacking Ebony. One's on your right attacking Alice.
I still have that fucking arrow in here.
Yeah. You still have an arrow when Alice shot you.
Fuck me.
It's just in your.
At this point, I feel like pulling it out would be more harm.
You're just gonna leave it. Just like fuck it right now. Just angry.
Yeah. Yeah, kinda.
Goes to help Ebony.
Fuck you, Alan.
Fuck you, Alice. Yeah. Are you getting it right up in its face, or are you staying 10 feet
I'm
away?
staying 10 feet away.
All right, and then you're attacking it with your glaive. You miss actually.
That's why I stay 10 feet away.
You could attempt to War Priest and attack again, since you missed. If you wanted to, or are you just taking the miss? Take the L. All right. Valis, what are you doing?
And disengage. What?
There you go, buddy, old pal. Go ahead, disengage.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Huh.
Yeah. I mean, it can still get to me, but
Yeah, all things considered, I'm surprised you didn't go that way.
yeah, I would have. I didn't want to, like, and 25 feet diagonal.
Why? I mean, that's 25 feet.
I mean, if it's 25 feet, I'm just gonna move there.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see what the problem is.
Okay.
I don't see what the problem is. Like with where you move.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, actually, you were here, were you not?
Yeah, no, yeah, it's 25 feet from the square.
Yeah,
5,
if you're
25.
moving, yeah, 25, 30, yeah, that's 30 feet right there. So there's your movement. Yeah, why wouldn't you move that way?
No, I've been watching other stuff that's like where they try to avoid going just like okay 35 feet 30 feet hey.
I mean, that's.
Okay, just go.
I don't get it. It's
Just go.
I don't get it. It's the same shit. It's
Yeah,
actually the
yeah.
same distance.
Yeah, I know.
Not like you're cheating for moving diagonally. Like that's how you move.
I know. Just go.
Merble, you're going to be getting attacked by a skeleton.
Oh boy.
So Valis shot you and then let a skeleton run up on you, and you got hit for 7. You are now at low. That's your health. Ebony. Here's an attack. At 7, resting unconscious. So Ebony goes down. She gets smacked in the face by a sword.
Alright. Move down here and give him a good bop.
Okay.
Give him a good one.
Said that the last 3 times and it hasn't really worked out. So hopefully this one is. You miss. Ebony, roll a d20. That's a pass. Merble, you are low and there are 2 skeletons around you and Ebony just dropped. It's probably better if you continue standing so you can heal her later. Because, I mean, you could technically just, like, spare the dying on her, but then you're probably going to get KO'd.
Yeah.
Then you're going to get KO'd, so...
Alright, I'm gonna heal myself with Cure Wounds, right?
Yep, if that's the... Because remember, you know all spells, so whatever you had prepared. So, I assume that's what you had prepared. Shrug. Okay. Yeah, so go ahead, heal yourself. What's the healing on that? Let's see. Cure wounds. 7 healing. Plus 7. Congratulations. Are you doing anything with that? Are you moving? Are you...
Let's see.
Because you also have Healing Word, which you could use as a bonus action to also heal yourself if you wanted to, but then you'd be running kind of low on spells.
Can I know how many?
How many spells you have?
No,
So,
how much I'm at right now.
you're at 11. And you just used one of your spell slots, so you have 2 left, I believe.
Or
Level 1 spell slots. Actually, did that go up when you? I'm gonna check real quick. So, figure out what you want to do. Nope, you have 3, so you're down to 2 now. Is that your turn?
No, not right now. Wait, if I move
If
here, will he get
yes,
attack of opportunity?
if you move out of his attack range, yes.
Fine. I'm not gonna fucking move. No, I'm not gonna.
Okay, I mean.
Wait. No, I can't attack, can I?
No, you can't use War Priest because you have to make an attack first.
Okay, then no, I'm good.
All right, Valis.
You shoot that one.
Okay.
I swear you shoot Ebony. Good luck.
You know,
Oh, you're
I'll
good.
say you crit to the
You
save.
would only laugh because I accidentally
Okay.
hit you. One of the
Okay.
first.
You dealt 14 damage. Congratulations. You take the skeleton's head, just clean off. The arrow goes into it, and it just keeps flying. This one is actually going to then turn around, and it's going to attempt to attack the fucking dragon man, and it did not.
Oh, so close.
It's
Alrighty.
more annoyed that your stick keeps going through its ribcage and like not doing anything. It's annoying. Again, do it again, just right through the ribcage. Ebony, roll a d20. That's a pass. Merble, it's your turn.
It's my turn. Okay.
Give him a bop.
So,
She has 2 passes, so she needs
Yeah.
either one to become stable or she
I'm
fails.
gonna just,
Alright, so then
just give me
attack him.
attack.
So you just normal attack. Okay. So fifth, that popped up. 18, you hit. You dealt 6 damage. 6 damage. It still looks like it's standing. It's still standing. You hit War Priest. So then War Priest attack again. You hit for 12. And that
Good.
is actually enough to take it out. You take 2 quick, just like, so the dragon, his war pick goes straight into like the ribcage, basically misses, like, and then you take down, you bring down your glaive in like a crushing fashion. Instead of trying to stab where in like the ribs, you just crush it, just twice, just crunch, and it's just done. And that is the end of that encounter. So I'm gonna put the war priest 3, and then you are down by 1.
Alright, so now that that's dealt with, let's investigate.
Actually, with that, we're going to, because I believe Ash needs to get going, so unless you want to continue this at home,
I can't.
no?
Can't roll. You know, you've been rolling the whole time. It's gonna be like hell.
Yeah, you just tell me what you need. It's still the same thing. That's up to you guys. What do you guys think? You guys want to continue? You want to call it here? Ebony, roll another d20. That's a fail. Merble, you just spare the dying.
Spare the dying her?
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you spare the dying, you're stable. She's still unconscious, though. And then just quickly, you guys see, like, a skeleton kind of shamble up over towards the door, and he kind of just looks at you, and all you hear is he just goes, so.
Wait, the skeleton talks.
Yeah, this one just, like, walks up. He doesn't have a weapon. He just walk. You guys look down the hallway, and you notice that skeleton that, like, you walked past in the doorway, he's just,
Oh, no.
yeah.
Hi.
He's just standing there. He's like, oh.
I kicked him in the head.
He's like, no big deal.
It's chill.
It's all good, bro.
So, yeah, sorry about your friends. They kind of hit first.
What?
Or, rather.
He just shrugs. He just sits down.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay.
He's like, you guys are weird.
You're pretty weird, buddy.
What are you talking about?
You're a skeleton.
What?
I'm a what?
What? He looks down. What? What? I just work here. What are you talking about?
What do you work here?
What? Oh,
This
good lord.
place is hiring? I need a job. I got stuff to buy.
Oh, I help bury the bodies and stuff. What? What? What?
Sir, you're kind of dead.
What's going on? You guys
I'm dead.
are fucking with me.
Yes.
Do I?
No, we're not. You're a skeleton.
And you're ugly.
Oh.
Oh no, he did not.
Oh, yes, he did.
Is there okay? Is there anything like what is on this table? Real quick.
Various scrolls and things, various like writings. They seem to be like, this place seemed to be a place of like this seemed to be like a church.
Mhm.
The dragon fucking jumps over like a pew, like he walks straight over it. What is he? What are you planning on doing, this poor skeletal man?
I'm literally just walking up to him and saying, "You bugger off."
Why are you here? You shouldn't even be here.
It's a place of religion.
We
Valis
came
is
here
leaving.
because we heard some strange shenanigans were going down here.
Probably all these weird, this weird adventuring group showing up to my job in the middle of the fucking night.
It's still kind of day.
Whatever.
Alice just walking out.
It's a place of religion. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Go, wait,
Ebony's unconscious.
Take Ebony.
there's still doors. Wait.
The skeleton's just gonna like get up and move. He's like searching around, like he's pats down like his body, like he's wearing like pants on his body, and he's like, "Where are my keys?"
Yeah, where are your keys?
I don't know.
You need those.
I do. Around. And with that, unless you guys want to come back later, are we good for now? Because it'd be like 10 minutes maybe. Like it'd be like basically like 10,
Yeah,
15.
I think we're good.
All right, guys.
We can do
And then
it.
with that,
All right.
Okay.
with the random skeleton who doesn't know he's a skeleton.
I'm gonna find a mirror or
That's a
something.
good idea.
I was fishing for a mirror on that table.
All right, guys.
Okay. Bye.
Peace out.